Okay, did I actually update my... Okay, the title has been updated. That's excellent. That's awesome. Just need to be a little more patient and be able to see it. Hear myself out. Right now I'm up on YouTube. Alright, that's all good. That's all fine. I can see it. I can see it too. Launch the game. It is one of those quieter days, relatively quieter days. But it's not as if we've averted the impending apocalypse. This is more like calm before the storm. See a lot of the reactions because they're done by capitalists, right? So market timing and all this other dumb stuff matters. But right now, yeah, sure, you know, seems like people are holding back, but they're actually not, because intent is to start shit after the market's closed. So things will get spicy during the weekend, I believe. I've launched the launcher, and I need to wait for the launcher to finish launching so that I can launch the game itself. It's gonna take some time for the game to be captured, but I'm gonna assume that capturing is not an issue. Great. Mass Factory is captured, so is the opening screen. I also found out that according to the Chinese lunisolar calendar, or as we call it normally, farmer's calendar. There are other names. One of the names is farmer's calendar. There could be another name. But anyway, the lunisolar calendar, because it's partly based on lunar movement, it's partly based on sun movement. So lunisolar calendar, it's technically not the end of the first month of Chinese New Year. So I get to put my decoration up for a bit longer. Maybe I think it ends tomorrow. It either ends tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I've also boosted the audio slightly. Let's hope that's good. Oh wait, that was quick. No, I was just doom scrolling. Didn't realize it took that little time to jump into the game. I like that. So this is a new normality. I wanted to explore it yesterday, but I was too tired. I was yawning all the time yesterday. It's like, okay, nope. Not gonna do me any good. Not gonna appreciate the game like I do right now. So this is where I'm gonna meet the council members. Provide them with updates. There's not gonna be a giant conference room that takes up all the space. Like, come on, man. This is a warship, and considering how much energy it takes to accelerate mass in space, why would you waste so much space for a conference room? And this feels right. This feels purposeful. This feels appropriate use of resources, scarce resources. We still have I conference table, right? It's been moved to here in the tech labs. So it's not, they didn't just, you know, throw everything out, but yeah, it feels right. Feels right. I assume at some point I'm gonna get a crew member who lives down here and I get to crawl down. For now, I'm gonna have to bypass it. No, not bypass it, but pass it by.
I can't believe the council won't help. Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Yeah, everyone's, I won't say selfish, but well, I think the oh hey, it looks like it's leather textured chair, cracked leather. Is it alien leather from some alien life form? But yeah, you know, the whole principle of you need to put on the oxygen mask yourself first, right? Before you put on the oxygen mask for someone else. You need to be able to help yourself first before helping others. Just now I actually didn't touch my character, but if I stand at the border, the game will automatically force me to go forward. Yep, I didn't touch my control at all. Just now. Alright,
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Hi, Specialist Trainer.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Okay, yeah, I appreciate the fact that there isn't chance for me to sort of like, well, maybe I can help you with that, but 6,000 credits. I have to make hard choices. No, the game is like, yeah, she's making an unreasonable demand.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
Alright, so she loves doing lab work. You know, once again, it's like, this is a really fucked up capitalist society. You know, you have people who are, you know, capable and all that. But then, you know, you can't afford, and then you have to depend on charity. You have to depend on a scholarship to further your studies. Like, why can't you design a society where people who are talented get to fully express their talents? So we're fighting for a capitalist empire. We're fighting for so-called systems alliance, but it's a capitalist empire. It's actually, we're just mildly better, marginally better than the Reapers that we're fighting. The Reapers want to reap all species. Well, the Systems Alliance are reaping the entire humanity.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Also, why do we still have toothbrush?
Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Right, she loves lab work and she loves reading through all my personal email.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Graphical user interface. Oh yeah, GUI. Yeah, sure. I'm still thinking about the toothbrush situation. Like, why wasn't something invented that can just blast all your plaque away from your teeth?
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make... And then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent... It's an exciting challenge.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
Oh, okay. That explains the accent.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
Keep forgetting that, my rank is Commander. Everyone addresses me as Commander. When I read subtitles, I have an instinct to start referring to myself or other people as Comrade. Comrade! Beep. Alright. Let's see what's new. Email. Special Ops. Head to the Cerberus lab on Planet Sanctum. Let's hope we have time for that. Reinstatement. Yep. Reinstated into the Alliance Navy, not Spectre. Emergency War Powers, Regulation 903.5. Granted and diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Yeah, so... Dang. You know, all kinds of powers are now vested in me. I can be a little petty tyrant if I so wish. Flash, flash, flash. Urgent. Threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed. So system Earth under Reaper attack. Oh, okay. So I'm using an insane amount of anti-aliasing. I think the text is supposed to be sharper than that. Everything looks a little too rounded, but you know, I think I'm using SMAA in addition to FXAA, and this is the reason why everything seems a little overly smooth to my eyes. Alright. Finish reading that. What was the takeaway? So those that can't evacuate, do countermeasure. Those that can, just evacuate. In absence of further instruction, independent action is authorized. So basically, it's sort of like command structure of Earth is just gone. Why does it seem remarkably similar to real-world events? Like 2 weeks ago, you know, a certain nation state was subjected to a decapitation strike. So it's like, oh, you know, they lost their leader, but still they managed to retaliate because they've prepared for that eventuality. It's just sort of like, okay, if the leader gets taken out, then we're just gonna do guerrilla style fighting. You guys are organized into cells, and you guys have a lot of latitude to carry out actions, carry out strikes, military actions against the enemy that was responsible for the decapitation strike. Right. Let's see, subject my dot. Okay, someone left their doc Mac on board. You can sort of date the this game. I think this was back when Japan and Aibo was extremely popular. Because now these days it's Boston Dynamics and actual walkable dog. But you know, they're not so much pets. They're more like burden beasts. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemical trails, and 750 roads outlets. Thank you and sorry for the trouble. Promise she won't be too much of a headache. Is this a DLC? So I get a pet dog. Or well, Terra Nova. Maybe I stumble across Terra Nova and I get a chance to hand it off back to her. K9, KEI-9, K9, English K9, and also Japanese KIK, as in K cars and so on. It's a good blend of Japanese and English. I like that. Alright, ANN, that's the news outlet, right? Alliance News Network. Alright, just reminding you again of Quarren Fleet movement. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarrens are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter: stopping the Reapers. Okay. Greedy and short-sighted powers? Goddamn, look, let's be freaking honest here. You know, a race of people who are condemned to forever wander the galaxies, that they're portrayed as greedy and short-sighted. Who the fuck do you think someone who's situated in the West who made this game, like, who do you think they're referring to, huh? This migrant fleet? This race of people who are eternally condemned to not have a homeland? Right. Anyway, welcome back gift from Edie, the AI. Joker suggested this gift to me. Okay, so the AI decided to give me a hooded jacket. Cool. I have upgrade waiting. Access the terminal at Dr. Sony's office at my convenience. Okay. Priority mission Eden Prime. Right, that's where the Turing commander was kept, right? No. This is about Cerberus attacking Eden Prime. There's something else. There's a protein artifact there, and I should recover it. Alright. Block. Wait. Specialist training. War room Vidcom. I guess I get to access the other parts of the ship once I've spoken with Joker. Now I want to say that having a giant hologram section here, this command and information center on a spaceship, it seems wasteful. But then I realized that a lot of modern warfare is about information control. So yeah, actually it's not wasteful. It seems that they've added a lot of stuff to make this ship. It makes it look more complex, but it also looks more like, okay. No, it was partially refurbished, but due to the Reaper attack, they cannot fully finish the refitting. It's not refurbished, it's refitting. Yeah, so the ship did not complete its refitting before being pushed into service. Alright, Joker.
Hey, Commander. I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
Oh, I was hoping to gain some
Commander.
Paragon points for that. Because I would have picked the lower option. If I didn't know that no points are involved. If I knew no points were involved. Okay, where is my... Oh, okay. Shit. Cactus cap. So I can explore the rest of the ship. Oh, loading is fast. Fast compared to first and second game. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so this is a default appearance that makes me pay too much attention on certain part of the body, and this, oh man. I'm just gonna keep cycling through the appearances. I'm getting these two, so I'm gonna stick with them. Ah, that is me. Oh, someone gifted me with, let me check the... Oh yeah, my fingers are still fucked up. See, my fingers are fine here, but then the moment I put on this, this workman's workman's outfit, I gain muscle, obviously, like, you know, that muscle mass wouldn't fit under the Alliance uniform. Not only do I gain muscle mass, but my fingers are also like much rougher, as you would expect for someone who does a lot of manual work. Yeah, why do my fingers keep changing? Why are they all so terrible? So wrinkly. Where's the hoodie? I think this is the hoodie, right? Alright, let's wear that. Armor sets. I'm gonna get 2 sets. Cerberus Ajax armor. No health boost, no nothing. Okay, so this is the fixed armor. This is the one that I get to customize as I wish. I'm not that desperate for the health boost. Casa, right, I picked some of these up during the mission. Super shiny. The system is the same as the... Wait, lights? Oh, the lights at the back. Yeah, but the system is the same as the one in Mass Effect 2. Decent color selection. There's a... Why does it keep... yeah, I think this is designed for mouse and keyboard, but because I'm using controller right now, and I've tried using a mouse just now, yeah, it doesn't quite work, so... Maybe I need to move the mouse all the way to the left. It's still not quite right. Still not working quite right. And can't scroll back up. Okay, we can't scroll all the way to the bottom by scrolling up from the top. But you can scroll to the very top by scrolling down at the very bottom, which is annoying. I find that to be annoying. At least this one seems to be behaving as expected. Nope, it still scrolls back up. What the? This is annoying, man. This is annoying. I don't know how they can fuck this up. Like, Mass Effect 2 color selection was working fine, and then they changed to this system and it sucks. I can't even go all the way down. Okay, now it's working as expected. What the? You know what? Whatever. Oh, I think I was running something like this. Like, what do you call it? Pearlescent. I think it was called Pearlescent. But yeah. Anyway, it seems like, you know, there's two color in one. White. Maybe it's special white color. Yeah. All black is just too grim. Is that this or Cerberus Ajax armor? Offers some benefit to Omni 2 and Biotech amp systems, but its main emphasis is boosting and recharging its kinetic barrier and bleeding off weapon heat through coolant circulation in its gloves. Due to high-risk tactics associated with the armor, the Alliance has captured very few suits in perfect condition. Okay. So let's see. More shield boost, shield regeneration, more ammo, more power damage, more... In terms of stats, like, this is a better set of armor. Maybe I should, yeah. Maybe I should wear this. I hope I have the option to take off my helmet, like during conversations. Off in conversations, great. Save, squad mate. Want to level up? Casual. Oh, that explains why I've been having such a easy time. Baseline. Why did they just give me casual at the start? Narrative. Baseline. I want baseline. Not too hard, not too easy. I mean, this is an old game. It's not gonna have, you know, some kind of groundbreaking combat experience that I should break my balls down just to experience. Okay, not. I think it's random. I think, yeah, I can't select music, it's all random. I see another email. Alright. Now the hoodie is still looks kinda like ass. Not something that I like a lot. The names of those who have sacrificed themselves to a greater cause. Wonder how many of them are just names of game developers. The underlighting, it's kind of neat. I think crew members are supposed to be here. But hey, more of these models. Don't have to go to Citadel or explore faraway planets to buy them. Just end up picking them up everywhere. Wow, well, I guess the crew does need a hangout spot for crew morale. What observation? Is there music I hear? N808N. I think it's some kind of VR lounge thing. Fucking masturbation chair. Yep, after you've done whatever disgusting thing that you do on that chair, you come here, take a shower, clean yourself. Oh, crew quarters are still as depressing as fuck. Man, you know, comparing the crew quarters with some quarters that I get, I feel really bad for the crew. Man, I guess I can try to justify it by saying, you know, I'm the commander, I make a lot of important decisions, so I need to have the best accommodations. And it seems like I can't even go into the women's restroom. Previous game allows me to do it, but nope. Yo, perversions will be halted in this game. Like this lounge here, I understand the need for a lounge, but come on, man. So much space wasted that could have been used for crew quarters. But maybe crew members would prefer, you know, lounging and sleeping in the lounge itself in the cramped quarters. But this game was made by, you know, capitalists, right? So they have an instinctive hatred for people who are beneath them. Just like the bourgeoisie hate the proletariat, so do the commanders hate the rank and file crew members. I don't want to talk with Liara just yet. Also, just noticed that Liara's office is right where Miranda with their voluptuous figure. That's where she has set herself up in. Wait, power bonuses? Reassign powers. Would it cost 0 credits first time and then it'll cost me more later. Ah, yes. Place this robotic body with why does it have heels? Why? Oh yeah, when you take the photo, the game automatically takes it with the UI as well. I just noticed, holy moly. She's built like a truck. This used to be the place where yeah, I remember. Okay, I'm gonna need to check on something, but right, let me see. Because I remember there was a crew member that I could recruit who was placed on this very same table as well. Okay, so yes, Mass Effect 2 Legion. It's yeah, squad member. The Geth that we get to recruit was placed on the same table. So yeah. Maybe alt tab. Nope. I got some stuff that I needed to take care of. Let's hope that I regain. Let's hope that I regain audio very quickly because this is a short alt tab. Beep beep beep. I'm pressing this button. I'm pressing that button. Please do not mess things up for me. Okay. Wait, I have. Okay. All right. No, I think I can last about 2 hours before I get hungry and I have to eat the leftover curry. It's a big pot of curry that I have. Hey, chocolates.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Why?
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Okay.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of
My scars should return. Oh, okay. They're talking about the system, right? Where the more evil I am, the more scars I show on my face to show that I'm turning evil. So that system is gone now, I guess. Or no, I think what they're trying to hint at is that that system is still in place, and if I don't have a positive outlook, if I start acting like a renegade, then it's gonna make a comeback, those scars.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
That's good
Do
news.
you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
Yeah, we definitely didn't get used by them. We are the ones who used them. Establish dominance.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
Well, some people are really cool with not leaving any offsprings behind.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Oh, she has. Perhaps she's leaving, you know, a legacy behind. That's good too. This would have been where Garrus is, but I don't know where Garrus has wandered off into. Well, off to. Oh, there's still a sniper rifle and a lot of like stuff that you associate with Garrus in here. So maybe he's gonna make a comeback and then he's gonna reoccupy this room. I probably will see Garrus during the mission where I rescue the Turin commander. Yep, this kitchen's gonna feed ship filled with about 20-30 people. Like for real? A 4-burner kitchen for ship of like okay, I'm estimating 20 people. I don't know, let's see. It could be 30, it's closer to 30. 30 people. I mean, it can work if this thing is just running constantly to cook batches of food constantly. Because yeah, I can't imagine how much it will take to feed like 30 people. Where is the food being stored anyway? Maybe in the outer compartments, like this ship's hull is where water and food is being stored, because well, space is a premium. I'm thinking space is a premium, but then we see all this open space, all this wasted space, and no wait, space is not a premium. Man, maybe I shouldn't think too much about the design of Normandy. It makes no freaking sense. They don't adhere to any sort of design principle, whether it's, you know, efficiency or luxury. They don't adhere strictly to one principle. It seems like it's just all over the place.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone.
Oh, right, the
95%
Shadow Broker
of the
mission.
time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Wait, this sort of implies that
Meeting with the council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
I'm shocked. At least the Council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info broker's turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
You're no longer the innocent scientist we met all the way back in first game. You're now battle-hardened and become cynical thanks to your stint as an info broker. Oh, yeah, the fact that this glyph thing knows when I've acquired relevant information that can be used for upgrades. It tells me that it implies that all my data, all the data that I've collected is not private. It passes through this glyph first. It gets to examine what sort of data I've acquired. Not sure I like that. Okay, so it's a one-time modification. So I either choose more shields or more ammo. You know what? I'm gonna experience more battles first before I decide if I should go for a glass cannon or turtling. All right, no upgrades.
This
Broker
terminal
terminal.
contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
All right, thank you, Dr. Tassoni, aka Liara. $21.71. Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the Protean dig on Dretty Rock. Very exciting. Thesis on Protean first contact protocol. So okay, 2171 is back when Liara was still young and innocent. Third age, not the fourth age. What an embarrassing mistake. Modern Asari circuit logic. 2183. Right, 10 years. Oh yeah, I forgot. Asari lived for a long time, so like 10 years is not a huge stretch of time. (2183) Goddess, this human shepherd has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual, subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I tried to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling, to say the least. Attachment. Paper on the end of the Prothean Empire with correction notes. And 2185 is talking about Shadow Broker. I'm trying to read it and sort of actually understand everything that's been written here. Hope we finally got our little friend Droney. Stop saying Shadow and Broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone inside. Okay, Droney is Glyph, the AI VI construct. Okay, so Ferron is Trying to remember, it's one of the Shadow Brokers prisoners that we rescued, right? I don't remember the Shadow Broker's stories too well. I remember, you know, the Shadow Broker had a ship in a planet that constantly has a storm. That's why it's constantly hidden or something, because the storm creates a lot of like electromagnetic signals that makes it extremely hard to scan the planet and discover the Shadow Broker's transmissions and the ship itself. And I have to fight my way into the Shadow Broker's ship and all that. Alright, so this is an update on what's happening in the terminus systems, in the borderlands, essentially, of the known galaxy. Now she gets a nice bed. Oh, good for her. Wonder if monitors like track Liara, and wherever she walks, all these screens will follow her, so that she just needs to lift her head to check on status of whatever is happening in the galaxy.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent Shadow Broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete
So you
this
don't
weapon?
know what it does.
You
You
mean,
just call it a
will it
weapon
work?
even though you don't know what
They
it
wouldn't
does.
have poured their last resources
earlier you say
into
it
this
wasn't a
device
weapon.
if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
Okay, now you're calling it a weapon again. Make up your mind. At first you say, okay, when we rescued you, I asked you if it was a weapon. You said, no, not exactly. It's not a weapon. Now you say it's a weapon. Then you say you don't know what it does. Like, alright, I'll try not to be too frustrated. Fine. Yeah, yes, I agree that we need to find out what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt, I'll always remember that tour of the Normandy. But let's be honest, Shepard, it's been more than a half a year. Should we continue where we left off?
More than half a year. Wait, I thought... Well, okay, maybe she understands humans, right? Half a year is way too long for humans, even though it's a blink of an eye for an Asari. So, half a year, you know, there's time for me to have a change of heart. Did I get back with her? Or did I try to get it on with Miranda? I can't remember. Wait, do I even get to have Miranda join me in this game? Shit. I'm gonna have to look. Alright, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna look up romance. Oh shit, nah, I got some spoilers. Okay. I got some spoilers, but it's important spoilers because it concerns a life of a crew member and how to keep that crew member alive. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if the Legendary Edition changes the game logic, but I need to keep that shit in mind if I want as many people as possible to stay alive. So.
I'd like that more than anything, Liara.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list, but later. There's so much left to do. I'm working with EDI. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
Maybe later. Paragon. I guess I'm Paragon because decided to rekindle the romance.
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
Loads so fast I didn't even have a chance to read what's on the loading screen. Extra bits of lore. Certainly will come in very handy in understanding this universe, even though I've just ignored a shit ton of codex entries. Although, I think a lot of the codex entries are just repeats at this point. Turian Cruiser, yay. What is... Wait, is that a rat or something? Is it gonna come around? Is it gonna make a circuit? What the fuck was that just now? There was something I could interact with. Wait, this is Shadow Broker model, fine. But there was something that was moving around just now. Was I hallucinating? What? Because there was a prompt for me to interact with something. Oh, yeah, it was something. Space hamster. Oh, it's a space hamster. So the space hamster that I raised last time, that escaped. Now I have to capture it again if I want to. I'm pressing A, fuck! Come on. Seriously? Oh, come on! Finally. I've deprived a hamster of its freedom. I'll trap it in a cage once again.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. No need for an
Your
apology.
Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
What's with the positioning just now? Like, I was talking to him, I was nodding my head, and then he was behind you. I think there was some issue with the model loading.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Yeah, so I'm making callbacks to all the upgrades I made in the second game. Let's listen to that again.
Stack up to the old?
Stack up. It blows the SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safe. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her.
Do your job or get vapor.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic.
Cyclonic technology.
The IES stealth system.
IES stealth system.
We should be able to. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Alright, happy to see that you're getting along with crew members like Joker and even non-organic ones like Edie. So carry on.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah, the Cerberus crew got kicked out once this ship has been returned to the Alliance. How did this ship end up with the Alliance? Like after the final mission, it's just like Cerberus fought beyond recovery, so we just decided to fly back and surrender to the Alliance or something like that. I don't know. Oh hey, it's the journalist. So that's where she's held up.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Okay. Focus on Cerberus or get a support. What? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just always gonna pick the Paragon option. Also, Matriarch Benezia's daughter. Wait, that crew member isn't with us just yet. She was in Mass Effect 2, but I don't see her here.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air Restored.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Alright. If you're good enough to make Elcor cry, then you are extremely good at your job. Ah, quick save, right. Quick save. Anyway. What was I doing here? Right. Chatting up my crew members. Where I remember there's a Krogan. Ah no, that part of the ship is locked down. That was supposed to be Krogan here. Should have been. Yeah, I think this new uniform is... Okay, maybe it's not new. I'm not sure, but this seems like only Mass Factory has it. Oh, wait, is it this or was it this? That's the new uniform. I don't remember. Anyway, this is good. This is good. This is decent. This is nice except for the fingers. This is actually not that nice. Thank you for buying me the hoodie. ED. Doesn't fit me. This one is Jensen Huang. Straight up leather jacket and jeans.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Oh, I see the dog now.
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Okay, so things are more convenient now. Although the convenience comes at a little bit of extra cash.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them?
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
So the Hammerhead, I assume Wait, Hammerhead is a shuttle or was it a tank? But regardless, it's gone now. The ground vehicle, the Hammerhead.
To the M44.
So the ground vehicle
to afford mobility with such a small ESO. After the Reaper invasion,
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes,
No,
Commander.
no.
Commander?
Alright.
Need anything?
Shut up.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded EZO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Okay.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Welcome back to the Alliance. So yeah, basically some things have been changed to make it resemble the original Normandy, and some things are kept as is. Okay.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The Collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, I'll try to respect your privacy.
Carry on.
Yes, Commander.
I'm more interested in the dog anyway.
Good dog.
Is that it? Is that all I get to do? Like call it good dog? Stand in its path? Alright, fine. I see. Okay, I hate the design of this weapon. I seriously hate the design of this weapon. But I prefer weapons that fires. Yeah, fires continuously instead of just, you know, firing in bursts. Although I will, if I can get the gun that fires semi-automatically, that is even better. I'm trying to find out, like, do I have enough? Can I get enough credit to upgrade everything? Or do I have to conserve my resources? Alright, the first playthrough can upgrade up to level 5. Okay. A lot of people are saying credits won't be an issue. Given the highly customizable nature of weapons in Mass Effect 3, everything is really player preference. Experiment and see what works best. Okay. Alright. So, why do these upgrades cost more? Shotgun and sniper rifle. That's because they're specialty weapons. Alright, I have this equipped, so let's upgrade that. Alright, so max that out. Gunsmith. Hi. You guys have nothing to say. Damn, the weapon... This shuttle bay is huge. And 2 of these stealth shuttles as well. Foreign model. Yay. Freighter. You do really have to explore every nook and cranny. Aw, sleepy doggy.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Paladin.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Came down here to watch the show, right? That's what you call it.
Just came down to talk.
Great.
It's not like
sure
I
what
care
there is to
about you or
talk
anything.
about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
What? If you're gonna get into some kind of boxing match while talking?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
There's resentment in your tone?
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
No, he's blaming me.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, Loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
The way I lean back when talking with him. Available in Med Bay. Fortification unlocked. What does that imply? That bay is over at crew deck, right? This is reassigning. The resets. Okay, reinforce armor using protective Foucault current. Purge the current and send its charge to your gauntlets for increased melee damage. Slow down power use. Maybe I don't want that. I don't do melee all that often. So I guess all that's left for me right now is to travel someplace and shoot some aliens up. Clusters reconquered by Reapers can be accessed using the Normandy's stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivors, salvage, and valuable intel. Alright, I know the main mission. Recover Prothean artifact. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, this one. Cerberus lab. Is there a choice? Like, if I choose to recover the Prothean artifact, I miss out on Cerberus lab. Hope not. Normandy is equipped with new improved scanning pouch that can detect objects of interest. Use this to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around the system. Be aware, however, that each time the pouch is used, the chance that Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. If a Reaper enters the system you are in, flee and wait until you have completed a mission before returning. Okay, so I need to chase away the Reapers by completing a mission. Okay, so I have to scan the planets without going into orbit.
I found something.
Oh, okay. I don't have to buy probes, I assume. I have unlimited probes. War asset acquired. Javelin missile launchers. Fucking missile launchers from a planet. It's lying there and somehow I took it and I can trust it. I can trust that it will be useful in the war against the Reapers. There's nothing. Alright, I don't see anything else, so I assume that that's all there is to acquire. A Reaper alert. So, okay. Yeah, okay. So maybe I should try to like... %50 of the assets recovered. Okay. So the goal is... Oh, this is bad. One more scan and Reapers will be alerted. And I already recovered 50% of the assets. Oh. Fuel as well, fuck. I don't recall some kind of fuel station, so that's gonna be a problem.
Signal confirmed.
But the good thing is that at least the game tells me, you know, how much I need to recover everything. Like, it doesn't leave me wondering. Lina, cloak. Cloak in methane. Fitting name. Alright, it's just money. Okay. Wait, no Reaper alertness. Oh! So it's possible for just random shit to be hanging out in space. I got some fuel. Sanctum. Proof of the old spacer adage. Adage? Adage? Anyway, just because it's a garden world doesn't mean it's a picnic. Freezing ice storms covered poles and temperate zones, leaving a narrow strip of habitable land at the equator. Dry but windy, this area is home to Sanctum's minimal terrestrial plant life. The planet has yet to develop land-based animals, though invertebrates grow quite large in its pelagic seas. Mining, referred to as ice cracking at anywhere but the equator, is common employment on Sanctum. The planet is rich in platinum and palladium deposits, as well as boron, which is locally used in semiconductor doping. Okay. This place can have high levels of carbon dioxide, so you need breath masks. Piracy is at a 14-year global high on Sanctum. Population is about 200-something thousand people. Tiny colony. I don't have any choice but to pick her and him. I want to ask them to use weapons that I've upgraded. Can be good. Auto.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
Beep beep boop.
on my way.
Yeah, I see them. Are there multiple approaches to the mission? I think we should just clear out everyone. Don't want any surprises. I did not attack first, but since they attacked first then. No. I cannot. Oh, okay, I cannot take. I can take a. But it needs to be like very specific. Alright. That's annoying. Anyway, journal entry. See Talavi, finally here. Wow, the troops here are really intense. No one smiles, ever. And suicide and capture orders? Seriously? They call training integration. Start being integrated tomorrow. Can't wait. And I don't think there's a happy ending for whoever wrote that journal entry. Fuck, man. Didn't know the fucker can ambush me like that. Oh. Level 33, yeah, so I read something about like if you want to max out everything that you can acquire, you need to be importing a level 60 character. Need to bypass the containment system to acquire the Reaper artifact. I assume. That's another.
Will only lead to Metagel advances for Hanar. Only Cerberus would call that a failure.
Yes, we know Cerberus are racist. Citadel, alien Metagel. Oh no, maybe we can find someone who wants it. Yeah. Constant shield housing. It's actually kind of cool. This is where I would have been. Oh, I think I need to recover them in sequence or something.
Well, that's weird looking. Guess we found it. Got the sample.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
It's not that simple, is it? Why can't we pick up other samples? All honesty, it feels kind of weird for me to just drop in, shoot a couple of guys, pick up this stuff, and leave a location. That's it? Seriously? Drop off is over there. Yeah, the integration journal entry, I've seen that. It seems like it's still possible for me to accidentally trigger. Alright, I got more credits, but yeah. Instead of just sprinting, it's possible for me to just accidentally do somersaults. Alright, fine. I'm holding down firmly on the A button. Oh well. Oh well.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Good work.
Okay, so I need to keep recovering the artifacts one by one. Alright, so I have plenty of opportunity to explore the whole fucking place because engineer are responsible for doing something, but I don't know what. But ah, come on. Second sample is over there. So it's just a series of combat taking over an extremely small map as they keep spawning in enemies.
It appears to be Reaper tech, but the signature is new to me.
Okay, second sample secured. Getting back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Pad got hot. Had to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Scratch that. Make it 4. We'll rendezvous when I can. Out.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up. Nothing like having your back to the wall. Never said it would be easy. Stay focused. This isn't over yet.
I can do this all day.
I don't hear where they're coming from. From in front, Solo? Just don't ambush me. Yep. Of course they ambush me.
Cortez, do you copy? What's your status?
Engaging multiple targets. Time for something risky.
Lieutenant! Last day, Commander. Just stay focused and keep at it.
Okay. Is that... Do I have to kill everyone or is it based on time? For fuck's sake, why did I... Alright, that is too much hassle. Oh. What the fuck? He was right in front of me. Oh, come on. I don't even know where my teammates are. I'm assuming that they're handling their business just fine.
Cortez, do you copy?
I hope he's still alive.
He'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear.
Let's go.
Wait, what? Maybe I should have gone for casual combat.
Coming in hot. Be ready. We're ready for extraction as soon as you can get here.
Yeah, we are desperate for extraction, in fact. Where the fuck did you guys come from?
We're at the extraction point. Ready for pickup. Almost there.
No! Oh no, one of my crew members. Fuck! How do I... Oh, RB to use first aid to kill my squad.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
Okay, so Admiral Hackett has 3 golden stripes while my stripes are black. So, that's a mission, I see. Okay. It's rather compact. And it did get hectic at the very end. Good thing I was actually briefly contemplating that maybe I should just go for
You'd never know there was a war on.
higher difficulty.
Soon enough. All those refugees have to go somewhere.
But yeah, good thing. Yeah, good thing I didn't go for higher difficulty. And good thing I fully upgraded one of my weapons. I think pistols should be what I upgrade next if I have the money. Oh, pretty much all the models. No, I still have another side of the wall that's not full. So, yep, back in your prison, Space Hamster. Back in your prison. Oh, look at the thing. It's not that poorly textured. its textures are fine, but the texture for its food, it's crap. Texture for what I assume to be a place where it's gonna be defecating, and it sucks as well. Hey. Oh, I thought there's a little secret space that I can get into. 2 cups of wine, because of course I'm hosting guests at my personal quarters. You know what? I like this. The music, I mean. What is with that appearance? Fast, fast. Oh, this costs a lot. But it's for people who use a lot of powers. Oh, okay, so it costs like 10% more. I think the Model Alliance could... Yeah, 10% markup, yep. So I need to drop by the Citadel if I want to buy all this stuff, because it's gonna add up slowly if I... Oh man, the cost. But yeah, the costs are gonna add up slowly if I just buy it through requisitions. Shuriken should be the submachine gun, so this should be the basic ass pistol.
I hope I didn't leave you hanging too long on that last Cerberus raid.
I'm just glad we made it out in one piece.
Been a while since I've seen a dogfight like that. Really missed my Trident. ACM isn't really the Kodiak strong suit.
Huh.
A lot of carbon scoring here. I'll get it cleaned up.
Carbon scoring like in Star Wars?
Commander?
So if I miss the opportunity to talk to that guy in the initial mission, yeah, I'll never get a chance to explore all his dialogue options ever again. Because now all he says, everything he says to me is just a bunch of generic shit.
Hey again. What's up?
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or
what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
Next topic.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other.
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So, I'm a loco, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty crazy, but the shit you've done makes me look sane.
Alright.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Good talk. %188%. Oh, I think I got some mods to improve recharge speed. Right. Oh yeah, Liara.
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander.
Hello again, Shepard.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Ever the academic. Always talking about grad school.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship? Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
Wait, what?
What's been happening with you as the broker?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship? Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along. Since you helped me, the Protheans were the only ones with substantial... I knew the elusive man was hunting...
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all... I knew he was... We got away from Cerberus' ships after... Sending the brokers. I don't think the elusive man expected. Well, I couldn't let the elusive. My network of agents is intact. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron?
He convinced me he was recovered.
Agent Farron didn't report any injury.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
We'll talk later.
Of course.
Okay. I got what I wanted to know. Any new conversation? I wonder if, you know, a tiny mission like the one I did would trigger more lines of dialogue.
No
or...
crew health issues to report.
Okay. Where? Oh, I did no Reaper threats. Oh, Reaper threats are over there. So. Where is the last? Ah, found it. Well, I mean, I'm not ungrateful for fuel, but yeah. All the risk that I'm taking is just for 200 units of fuel. Utopia.
I found something.
Oh. I don't need fuel, but let's see what Zion has to offer. Okay, I found something. Protein data files. Okay. Eden Prime. Right, that name sounds very familiar, right? Eden Prime was attacked by a Geth force led by the rogue Spectre Saren Ataris. So war has once again come to Eden Prime. This time, it's the Reapers. Distress signals have jammed all available frequencies. Fires burn in vast swaths across the arable land, and its once extensive monorail system is twisted metal. Cerberus has much to lose if word of their ruthless attack on the human colony gets out. What they stand to gain must be equally valuable. Okay. 4.2 million people pre-invasion, so who knows? How many are left? Capital is named Constant. That's quite a name. Oh, okay. Let's go. I think I'm good.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where you went up against Saren and the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
Jenkins. What a name.
Not on my watch.
Damn straight, loco.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but
Maybe I shouldn't be
Cerberus
wearing
came in so
Cerberus armor
quickly.
to this
If
mission.
we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
With luck, though. Wait, are those guns on the dropship?
No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
Eden Prime. OC Eden Prime. There's AF, Eden Progress, and so on, but not Eden Prime.
When humanity won a position on the Council for its...
Whatever.
This was a beautiful
Planets and locations, Eden Prime. Yeah,
They came
planets
back
and
after the Geth
locations,
attack.
Eden Prime technology, Protean beacon.
Biotics is Omni-tool. Biotics is the ability of...
Wait, a lot of the entries that they say
Biotics is the Omni-tool. Biotics
they
is the
say that they've
ability of
added,
rare
it's
individuals.
not there. It's misleading as fuck. I guess I'll read about it
They'll
later.
come back from this.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move on to another.
But you'd still remember.
So this is one of those priority priority missions. I assume it's gonna be like longer than usual because it's on the same level as saving the Turian commander. Right. At least they didn't reuse maps from the first game. This all feels fresh and new to me. Creepy. Okay, so Cerberus are lying to the colonists. Cerberus say that they've taken the families away to some work colony, and they started increasing ration for payment of the work. Yeah, it's all lies. Safe manual labor.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Yeah, galvanize the colonists, tell them that they aren't actually safe under Cerberus control. Cerberus are killing them.
Look at that. It's a Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
I just like dinosaurs. You're overthinking things, Liara. But I guess it's like typical Liara behavior, because she's this scholar who got turned into like a shadow broker. I don't think I can access this part of the colony.
There, that's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
Okay. Can we not access the other part of the map? It seems... yeah, so... it seems like the maps are more restrictive than they appear. I thought I was going to explore that part of the map, but now... Alright, fine. Pursue conveniently placed block.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turned the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted, huh? Like when the Solarians helped the Krogan to evolve a little faster.
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Oh, right. Speaking of Cerberus.
Heads up!
Surely, starting a fight won't result in problems. Now we can access this part of the map. So what do you mean by get moving? You still need to retrieve the port, right? The life support port thing. Is it B? Yeah, B. Alright, can't smash that. Find the port data. Okay. Means there's no fixed location that I should be going to. Someone. Alright. How do I heal? How do I heal? I'm holding RB. I'm targeting the guy. How do I do first aid? Is this fucking game bug? I'm holding RB. They tell me how to map powers. Great. But I don't care about mapping powers. I want to heal. Ah, this. So these fuckers are responsible for setting up turrets. I see. Get it on me, like seriously. No. Oh, okay, so now I know what I should use. RB is warp. What level is it? I know my singularity and my shockwave is... My warp is good, my shockwave is good. Okay, so warp probably shouldn't be assigned to that now. No. Alright, let's fix things. Shockwave should be RB. Singularity should be LB, and Y should be warp. I think this works. All right.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Okay. That's exactly where I don't want to go. Oh, someone. Where? Okay. Alright. No, 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 no. Who? Where? Combine arms, baby. Warp and singularity.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Oh, wait, so pod data can be recovered from pretty much all locations. Anyway, a resistance information update. So, resistance is expecting an attack. It was actually a trap just to get a Dr. William Cambiata to escape. Once the attack is contained, allow... Oh. Okay, so okay, Cerberus is deliberately allowing a certain Dr. William Cambiata to escape. Because Cambiata has been collaborating with Cerberus all this time.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Devious. Okay. That door is locked. And I need to get it. Alright. This is my first time doing this mission, so just extremely leery about triggering the next phase and missing out my chance to loot everything. Oh yeah, okay. That's the sarcophagus containing the Prothean in stasis. So... oh, I could climb up here and handle, to get a vantage point to deal with the enemies. Huh. Never mind. Anyway, let's get the port data. I get less experience of if it's Medigel that if I get 50 XP and a Medigel, or if my Medigel is full, then it's 75 XP, I believe. I don't think killing enemies get me any XP. No, my eyes. Okay, so Protheans are essentially the same as us. You know, they have two hands, they use guns, they have biotic powers, and they have some kind of AI or VI. Not that strange. Not that alien.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Okay. So I Protheanize they allow me to see things as a Prothean would. Everyone else sees is just a bunch of static. I do find it weird, personally. Any sort of structured data should be interpretable. It's not gonna be just static. Are they gonna pad out game time by, I don't know, spawning enemies that assault us again? No? Alright, great. I know where I need to go, but it's one last pyramid to check. Yeah, this seems extremely grim.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
They're all wearing armor? While having a drink and watching a game? What? Would you wear armor in your own home? And have a drink and watch a game? It feels fucking weird. What sort of colony was this? Maybe because Eden Prime just gets attacked so often that the colonists have all just decided that they need to be in armor all the time to feel safe. And they get gunned down anyway. Okay, well, there's nothing. Yeah, good thing about this game is that it feels natural. The way everything is designed, you know, it's not just, not everything is placed on a cube or a grid. The problem is because it looks natural, because it looks organic, it's kind of hard to navigate, and you're not absolutely certain they've explored every nook and cranny. So just to be extra safe, I have to like keep checking so many places more than once. Which is gonna cause me to increase my playtime exponentially. Alright, time to do green eyes things. Was that a Prothean ship, or...?
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dock space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
You understood that one too?
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans used to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod. Backup forces are here.
Great, backup. For us, but... Wait. Oh, okay. Gave me so much trouble. Great. No damage. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's out. Trying to find some way to move forward, but maybe I'll just flank. No! Great. I'm trying to activate my power, it doesn't work. Ah, no! Fuck it, man, I'm not gonna be fancy. Yeah. My intuition is like flanking and all that, it don't quite work. I know I need to go left, but... Alright. I was hoping to find some, something to loot. And maybe ammo, because I'm running low on ammo.
They've retracted the bridge. We have to find another way across.
Okay. I thought it was going to be a straight shot to the pot. But it's not. Right, what is the other way across? Why? I think there's going to be another firefight. That's why they forces to come up here, and then we have to fight off another wave of enemies. Right, they've retracted the bridge, but why would they not take the pod as well? Alright, finally. Ah. Wakey wakey!
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Lots of bogies inbound, Commander. We'll have to hold this position.
I'm trying to...
Here they come!
Oh! I'm not gonna take it myself out of cover. Alright, fine, fine. Right. I did. Gonna have to manually clear. Great. Yep.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
A second.
Have the life pod in stasis mode.
We're almost there.
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Okay, where is that? Which? What do you mean next door building?
Heavy mech, don't let it get close.
Oh no! Come on, you've reused your power. Fuck. Yeah, and for me, I'm gonna. Wait, are they all dead? I hope so. Oh no. God damn it. Alright, now I'm all alone and I don't know the status of my... Oh man. Am I in the clear?
Oh. You can open the life pod now.
Alright. I'm very, very glad that I didn't push for a higher difficulty. And yeah, it seems like shrapnel, grenades and all that, that's for the soldier class, not for me. Look, it's frozen chicken.
It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
Oh, some time has passed.
Be careful, he's confused.
I have those protein eyes things, right? So I should be able to communicate with him.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No, the bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
So, neutron bombardment should kill all life form. But I thought the Reapers are not life forms, right? They're cybernetic.
The bunker is secure, Commander Traffic.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that.
Okay. That's how you end up being last survivor.
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Well, he has read our physiology, right? So he understands what a handshake
That's correct, Ed.
is. So he's being
But he's not
extra
quite what
rude.
we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Commander Yahweh, a new weapon, new war
Shepard, I
asset.
need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
You know that we've already talked to him, right?
But he's not new.
And these are
I spent my
extraordinary
life studying
circumstances.
Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which? You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Well, that's extreme, but these are extreme circumstances. Now, I just noticed that all the Protheans have this, I don't know, African, Ugandan, maybe even Nigerian, I don't know, accent going on. Like you would see in a movie like, say, what was it, Black Panther? Yeah. So, what are the game designers trying to communicate to us? To have an entire race that have a decidedly African accent. Oh, Protheans are the predecessors, right? They're the ancient people, so maybe they're trying to call back to the fact that human life originated in Africa, something like that. Maybe. But anyway, back to the question. Alright, so anyone who shares his purpose is his ally. Anyone that doesn't, they die. It's a little extreme, man. There are people who are neutral that we may want to convince to our side and it may take some time to convince them. So let's not just go around killing them just yet. In fact, you might turn people against us by killing them.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
Close-up camera
We
is my
found this
answer.
at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Alright, so there's actually something I need to do soon. I'm gonna have to... I won't save, but... You know what, let's get through all the conversation and then... Yeah, and then I'll end the stream. Alright, your sensory ability.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
So they communicate by touch. They just absorb everything. Just suck everything in.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to
And my
harness
muscles
our
are...
ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So could you read something about this room?
These are cum stains.
There was
10 years old.
a form of incubation.
Liquid.
The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Great strength in genes. So even Prothean respects the Krogan.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
Oh, okay, so... Is he some kind of clone, or do they have extremely short lives?
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity.
Severe.
Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time, the Metacon War, we were turning the tide until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago in ways we could never imagine.
Metacon War. Metacon. Is there some reference to like Transformers? But yeah, it seems like their cycle in many ways mirrors ours, because, well, we also have our own machine threat in the Geth, and then it turns out, oh, machines have surpassed us. The Geth is minor in the grand scheme of things when you compare them against the Reapers. So Protheans, they have to deal with the Metacon War. Okay. So what was your mission like?
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Now we have the same problems. Indoctrinated agents.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think.
Good thing that we weren't enslaved. Or...
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No, but they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
Oh, okay. So there were those who came before the Protheans, Inusanon. I mean, how deep does it go?
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Okay, I guess the whole point of this game then is to show this Prothean that we humans are kind and compassionate, and we will win against the Reapers because we care about each other. But still, you know, holding out for centuries, that's kind of impressive.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Yes, we are the United Federation of Planets. We are the United Nations. We are all singing Kumbaya, we love each other and all that. So I think I went through the whole Protean War,
Many
right?
of the details, those that
Last
there
centuries,
were
yeah, so
revelations, however, passed down
why
from
do you lose
soldier to
us or
soldier.
that?
They
So
gave us fragments of what happened.
yeah, I think I've covered all the topics. I've extracted every bit of information I can within this limited menu.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
Why does Liara look insulted?
You may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
Alright, Slam unlock. Available in medbay. New rifle. I should have saved money for that. Alright, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna exit the game. Screen is frozen because this is what happens. Okay, let's get to whatever it is that I sort of mentioned earlier. So yeah, we need to get to that. So I'm not gonna yet. Just gonna press stop right here, right now.